felt realistic. Like we both came around the corner at the same time and fucking lit each other up. That took me a while to get into that though. I love third person because I was like, oh, bro, I like being able to see around corners and shit. And it took me a long time to realize that, like, as cool as that is, you wind up dying to it a lot more than it ever really helps out.
Yeah, if you get into third person too much too, you lose perspective of what the first person's like field of view is. So you kind of like lose perspective of what people can see and what they can't see when they're trying to shoot you. Iron sights. Wait, I forget if you iron sight in Arma 2 or in Arma in general, and you're third person, does it just pull you straight to first person, or is that only when you have scopes?
It like pulls you to first person for irons.
Okay.
But I mean, some servers have like the dot in the middle, or the game does by default, where you can kind of just hip fire or like shoulder fire, you know?
Right, yeah.
And it's fairly accurate.
I should try DayZ out. I haven't played it in forever. I have it installed because I went and got a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I already had like a terabyte and a half. So now I just have a shit ton of games installed.
Nice. Oh yeah, I'm chilling, Jerry. If you want to invite me or whatever, I don't know.
Like the update or whatever.
Oh yeah, it was a small update, but I don't know what they did. But oh, so do you have the checkmark box for only use physical cores on your game?
I don't know anymore.
Oh, when you get in it, just check. If you don't, I would check it.
What if you don't do that? Does it try to use cores that aren't there, and then it overclocks your?
I think it tries to use like hyper threading and like theoretical cores.
Oh yeah, that could fry your shit, dude.
Not fry your shit, but the Unity engine runs better with like, you know, stronger single core.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, if it's trying to run cores that aren't there, isn't it just going to like overheat your CPU potentially?
Nah, it runs on those theoretical cores and those logical cores. They're just not as good as like a physical core.
Oh, okay.
So I saw better frames when I clicked on it. I was like, oh, dude, I actually saw better frames when I started to use this.
Another thing you can do, because I think NVIDIA has it too. AMD definitely does. But like the super resolution scaling where you are actually rendering at a lower resolution and then it smooths it out so that it looks cleaner and like a sharper image. That can help a lot too when you still need clarity and you have to reduce your resolution.
Well, haven't done anything like that in a long time. They just, whatever they did something, and now it doesn't run as good as it did.
They did something with Tarkov?
Yeah, with Tarkov. Whatever they do, every patch.
It's probably just like not as stable as it should be when
like fucking iPhones. Yeah. Every patch they like systematically in software downgrade your shit. Like, oh, well, like your shit's not running as good now on the new update. You should buy new shit.
Yeah, they do the programmed obsolescence.
Yeah.
I really hope that that shit makes it through the court system and becomes like illegal, because at least repair.
You just got to prove it. You just got to prove it. And Apple got busted. Somebody proved it. They got caught and they got sued.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber.
When the iOS 10 came out, and everybody was like, dude, the iOS 10's so sick. And then everybody who downloaded it and got it on their phone was like, oh, man, my shit seems like way slower now and like way more sluggish and really shitty. And like somebody like backwashed the fucking code and like systematically figured it out. And they're like, yo, dude, they literally programmed you to run it like 10% less just to choke harder.
Is it Marques Brownlee? Is he? He's one of them. All right, so there's like a few YouTubers who have been lobbying to get right to repair for tech through like made as a law, because there's precedent for it, because auto manufacturers used to not let you do your own work on your car back in the day, and they basically like sued for the right to do it, and that's where right to repair comes from, because it's bullshit that you can't just like order a part and put it in your car or your phone or your MacBook or whatever. So that's what they're trying to do right now, and that could help a lot with the or the planned obsolescence problem. If you can get
Well, I
like
mean,
new
because
batteries
I
for your
think they just
iPhone
went
or
through
new.
something like that a while ago where they were like, no, 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 since you actually bought the iPhone 11, you own the hardware, you can do what you want with it, but the software is still proprietary.
Maybe that's the case, but it's not just the iPhone that's the problem. It's like you are technically breaking terms of service if you order a hard drive and put it in your MacBook, you know? Like you can't.
Oh, dude, Mac is awful.
It's
They're
really
fucking
bad. You have to go through a quote unquote genius at the store, and you have to tell them what the problem is. They have to sit on your shit for weeks while they order it because they don't ever have any in stock, and it has to come directly from a Mac distributor or a parts manufacturer for Apple. It just takes forever to get anything fixed. And it's also they like use that stipulation in their user license agreements to try to shut down those We Fix It, I Fix It, or whatever stores, the Apple repair stores. So it like hurts small business too. It's just insane. Like it shouldn't even be a thing, but whatever. It's part of that's part of the system we live in. Yeah. So
Yeah, but no, it's the because they still own like the rights to the software. So like you can't if you added modified hardware and the software detects it, the software cannot operate. And you'd be like, well, what the fuck? They're like, oh well, you modified the phone past our software limits, so we're gonna have the software shut down and not work. I'm like,
yeah.
well, what the fuck? Then the phone's almost useless. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one of the hardest things to explain to like a layman
Oh,
that
Scav? All right, hold on.
know
No,
why
don't,
I
don't
don't
go.
buy iPhones.
Why?
Let me just make
What?
some space. My envy.
Gosh.
I'm a thick boy these days. I got too much shit. Just want to make sure I can keep some stuff if I actually find anything. Perfect. Oh, I can't ready up, I guess.
Well, I backed out.
Were you like already loading in? I was still on like the character screen.
I don't know. Yeah, I hit loaded.
There we go.
Right. Scav.
Damn, I guess no work today. They closed. They called it early today.
You work somewhere that they just didn't have business, or is there like a natural disaster?
Yeah, he's in Gaza right now.
Yeah.
So come
yeah,
on.
sure. I'm sure about that. Yeah.
I'm over in the Ukraine.
Yeah,
My
he's
boys just shut off the power grid. I've only got so many hours left in the generator.
You must be one of the lucky
No.
people who didn't have to rely on Starlink for your fucking internet.
Starlink. Nah, I work at a beach bar, and like it's the end of the season, like before winter starts. It's not like we expect to be busy. It's not like we're like, all right, dude, we're gonna make 10,000 a day. We're like, all right, cool, maybe we'll make $500 today or something, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
No big deal. If it's windy and cold out, like it's nobody's going on the beach.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, so I live in like North Florida. My parents live in South Florida, and we're so close, but our seasons are completely opposite because they get all the tourists in the winter, and we get all the tourists in the summer. It's great.
Oof.
Except for college football games. College football season's fucking crazy here.
Well, yeah, there's quite a few colleges in Florida, so
Yeah.
I've worked at a few of them. All right, baby, let's see some fucking OG loot or something. Or a PMC to shoot at. Oh shit! Pops is calling me. All right. We'll be back in a second, boys. Yeah, I'll still be playing. I'm just gonna be on the phone.
Yeah, I got you, dog. Play this shit forever. I'm just gonna die immediately.
What the fuck? Wait, is Arena new, or has that always been an Escape from Tarkov?
Is it not out yet? Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I was just looking at the website. So it's oh, I see, pre-order. That's supposed to come out when the beta comes out?
I don't know. That shit's coming out.
I don't know, on the website it says it's on the Arena website. Beta is available. Pre-order. Escape from Tarkov. Misunderstood. I thought it was saying that it was going into beta soon, but I guess it's already in beta. How much is it? It's 40 or something?
What?
Okay, shit, I'm back.
Tarkov.
Dude, are these PMCs?
Oh yeah. I don't know how
Bro,
much
this
it is.
guy looks like fucking Raiders or something. Are you about to shoot me?
Dude, I don't know. I just found some.
Two dudes at the top of the hill? Okay, what the fuck were those guys?
They're players.
No, those weren't players. They were like Raiders? No.
Well, I just found a dead player, though.
Oh, Gulhar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what they were. Dude, I had a whole chance. I could have shot him right in the head. I didn't know if it was a PMC or like a scav. I didn't want to just shoot at somebody, you know? Damn, I was literally staring at him and his buddy. I could have fucking headshot both of them. I was on my phone, just in the bushes looking at them. They were just standing there. Damn, fuck. Well, I'm dead.
You can buy Tarkov with a Home Depot gift card.
Hell yeah.
What? You can buy Tarkov with a Banana Republic gift card.
Oh, probably because they have like an easy redemption system where you can just turn it straight into cash, like, quick.
Probably. It gives off fucking Indian scammer vibes, though. It's really
Yeah,
funny.
it's like a weird game to buy. I remember that. Oh shit.
I think I just used my PayPal or something, like...
Yeah, I'd probably just use PayPal. I was looking to see what crypto, but they only accept crypto.com, so it's like, I don't use that shit. I use other stuff.
Oh, I have a few wallets. I don't fuck around with them too much anymore. I should.
Nah, mostly sits for me. Honestly, the election's coming up, and I don't think that crypto's ever stayed low during an election, so it might be a good time to buy while it's low. And then
I thought about it. I was like, man, I could put some money in cryptos right now. Like,
I had a lot of Uniswap before, and that wasn't a bad, like, you know, it's if you're looking to buy a coin that isn't one of like the main like Bitcoin or Ethereum, Uniswap is a pretty good like currency exchange platform that has good liquidity pool tools and stuff. Like you can make a decent amount of return using their liquidity pool service, but it's like also annoying, and almost everyone who tries to do it ends up blowing a lot of money trying to figure it out. So it's also
that's part of trading in the beginning is like, just takes time to figure it out. You know?
Well, you know, it's the fees. It's like the problem with Ethereum, at least like before they started developing.
Hey Jerry, right where you're looking up there was where Gluhar was up there. That's like my homie's dead body. Like right there by those fucking sandbags is where they were. Sorry, I just want to. I just tuned in Jerry's stream, and I'm like, that's where they were. I died in the bushes to the left of you. I didn't have shit though, so don't worry about me.
Yeah, I was just saying that the thing with like Ethereum is that the gas prices, like the trading prices back then, were so
yeah, that's my dead body. You just passed.
Fucking wild. They were like all over the place.
Yeah,
one
I
person
remember,
would get charged like
shit around, and, like
$5, and somebody else would.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so some people would be charged like $5. Some people would charge like $150. Like it's insane. It's like $150 for like a $30 transaction or something.
Oh, Jerry, where did you get that gun? It was weird though. Gluhar didn't like shoot at me instantly. Like he like took like 10 seconds and he was like, oh, "All right, I'm gonna shoot at you." I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
I didn't choose solo. I chose PayPal.
Solo? I haven't heard that word.
Yeah, I chose PayPal and it's like try to take me to Zola.
Ooh, that's the hollow sunset. I like that site. It's got a riser on it though. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about using risers in Tarkov. It throws off your short range like aiming and shit. are you using Streamlabs or OBS?
Streamlabs.
Oh, nice.
Is it? I thought Streamlabs was awful compared to just using regular OBS.
I found it super more user-friendly, and all my shit transfer over from regular OBS, like everything. So when I switched over, it was like a smooth transition.
I think that the problem with Streamlabs was that it is way less open source, so like you can't get the same plugins you can get for OBS on Streamlabs, and it uses like a shit ton of CPU in comparison to just standard OBS. The other thing was that I think people were saying that they make money off of OBS being open source, and OBS in particular does not like what they do. Like the people who make OBS don't like what Streamlabs does because they technically hijack their product and charge people for services that should be free from the open source creators.
I've never
If
had
I'm
to
not
buy anything
mistaken.
on Streamlabs.
No, but they have like premium services.
Oh, I'm sure they have like pay for whatever, but I mean like.
Yeah, exactly. I used it for a little bit, and then I just ended up going back to the regular OBS. OBS has a really great free MIDI controller plugin, and if you have like if you have any musical instruments or anything, you can basically just turn them into broadcasting controllers.
Damn, Jerry, you got all kinds of shit.
All right, well, I think the payment processor is broken on
It like takes us.
Tarkov's
It's like hard. It's like hard to pay for, but actually, I'm gonna fucking eat this food real quick. So I'll be back in like 15 minutes. But no, you gotta really try.